What is up, friends? Quick impromptu video here. I'm stretching on the ground after one of my walks, not with this guy, one of my own walks. And I'm actually taking the opportunity to revisit Born to Walk by James Earls. James, yes, with an S on the end, Earls. And I love this book, by the way. I savor it like rich chocolate. It is every page you could spend 20 minutes on, just really soaking it in. But as I was sitting here thinking about the walking I'm currently doing and now analyzing it sort of intellectually, it's amazing how it has come together very organically for me in my body. I'm wearing my zeros, right? So these are my minimalist shoes. For those who don't know, there's nothing in there. And I actually had this epiphany a minute ago when I was thinking there was a time when I could not walk. I could sort of meander in my barefoot shoes, but I couldn't walk hard. It would be extremely punishing for me. I would get really my heels would be bruised, or I just couldn't control the movement. And that was because I had to let the barefoot experience reteach me to walk. For example, I've introduced barefoot shoes to people and they say, well, I can't walk in them. And I'm like, well, that's because you're walking wrong. That means you can't walk on your feet. So you're walking wrong, and you have to, just being real. You're walking in a way that your body's not designed to do if you can't do it on your own feet. It's just, that's logical. But we've normalized walking horribly, right? And I am not saying this in a way that's pointing a finger. I specifically evolved through this myself. And that is what's so cool, is I can almost say that. Walking for me is going to be like language learning, right? I'm doing it as an adult. I'm never going to be perfectly fluent, etc. That could be the case. But I feel like I have gotten really good at this skill, and it's exciting to me. And as I'm reading this book, I'm coming across things that I'm like, yes. That's what made me want to come and talk to you, is because I've got pencil, YAAAS exclamation points, like bam, yes, like this is so cool, in the margin of this book, because it's exactly what I'm feeling. And, I don't want a prize or a medal for it. It's just exciting that in strengthening my body and in giving the shoes or my feet a chance to learn, to relearn and be re-educated and educate my entire system, strengthening my posture, strengthening my thoracic mobility, getting my shoulder stability down, strengthening my core, working on my pelvic floor, working on my hip extension, working on the proprioception of my ankles and feet. Oh my God, it's a full body experience, and it's been a full body journey. But the exciting thing is I'm actually getting there. Like, there's gold at the other end of that rainbow, because on these walks, people don't, I know only you will understand, because if you're still watching this, then you care the way I care. I'm euphoric on these walks because it feels like I'm flying. I could almost get emotional about it. It feels like I'm flying. I mean, I had to go, tonight, it's late. It's actually the first time I walked myself, after 6 p.m. by myself, because it's dark now here, and in the park, I don't really want to walk in the dark by myself for long. But it's a Friday night, and there's people out, and whatever. So I went, and it was like, I tell you that because I was only going to go for 10 minutes. I was like, let me just take myself for a little quick stretch, because I had been walking him, and when I get back from walking him, my body hurts. It's like pacing the aisles at the grocery store. Your body is just oh, it's heavy. It's not, it's just dead weight walking. And so I was just going to go for 10 minutes. But I got lured into this walk because every day I go, it is exciting. It is exciting how good it feels. And every step, I feel like I'm making progress. My feet are getting stronger. My toe off is getting stronger. I am clawing the ground. I'm getting, able to activate, third digit, bam, getting into the ground. I know, you're like, what are you talking about? I'll stop, people. The point is, you can do it. You can do it. If you are committed to your foot strengthening, if you are willing to make this a long lifetime journey, okay, because this has been several years in the making. I would say I'm 4 or 5 years into this process. And as you cannot just take it all on at once. You have to figure out what's your body's stability. Where are the weakest links for you? What can you work on safely in what order, right? And just don't give up on your feet. Don't give up on yourself, right? Don't give up on the shoes. And if you need to wear some padding to get started, you know, do what you need to do. Don't get injured. Don't get injured. And just look at it as the long term. And I'm 5 minutes in, but I cannot, I'm going to have to get myself recorded walking. I need to see it, and I want to show you. And I will try to arrange that. I can't record while I have my, you know, while I'm walking myself because it's all distortive, right? That's the whole point. You can't like hold a phone and walk right. It's totally disorienting, right? You're messing up your crossbody flat fascial lines. Like it's that efficient. It's that efficient. You can't disrupt it. Don't talk on your phone while you walk. Don't hold something. Yeah. Anyway, that's aside. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up this video. But just know, like, I'm excited, and I'm excited for you. So I will try to keep unpacking my process. All right? I will continue to unpack my process. It has not been a magic bullet. It has not been a magic pair of shoes. It has been lots of exercise. Just getting my body stronger so that it can do what it wants to do. I'm excited for you.